lesson is going to be on friendship.
Oh.
So, give me one moment.
Mm,
Let me go here. Just let me know if you're able.
mm.
When we get to the sound, please tell me if you're able to hear it when we get to the sound, okay?
Yes, I hear a sound, but now it's stopped.
Okay. You cannot
Uh,
hear me?
and I still can't hear you.
Okay. So when we get to an area in the lesson when sound is on, please let me know if you can hear it, okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay. So
Mm,
lesson 1 is on friendship. So
mm,
today we're going to discuss some new vocabulary words. You may
mm,
be familiar with them and you may not. Okay?
mm,
But we'll
mm.
get to see how they're used within the English culture. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we have childhood friends,
Mm,
old friends, role models,
mm.
mentors, new friends, and best friends.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So
Okay.
you are familiar with these, I'm sure. But tell me,
Mm.
which one do you think that you don't know, or do you think you're familiar with all of
Uh, the second one, the role models.
them?
I
Okay.
don't know what's the meaning of this word.
Okay. The third one.
uh,
First, second, third, fourth,
Third.
fifth,
Mm,
sixth.
mm,
Okay. So we will make sure that you really understand role models as we go through. Okay.
mm,
Okay. So, childhood friends. One thing,
mm.
will you please read this first paragraph for me from childhood to friends? Will you please read that?
Okay, sure. Mm. Childhood friends are usually people you were friends with as a child, but later grew apart from or lost contact with them. Now you might speak with them to see them once in a while. Do you have any childhood friends?
Ah, very good. Okay, so childhood friends are usually people you were friends with as a child, right? But
Mm,
later you grew apart or
mm,
lost contact with them. So
mm.
when you grow apart or you lose contact, what in your mind does that mean? What do you understand from that?
Yes, I know that. Such as when I was a child, maybe at the junior school, uh, or much younger, and I will friend. But after I work, maybe we work in the different cities, so that we can't see each other frequently, so that we grow apart. And
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
contact 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 less than before, so that
Ex-
yeah, that means
exactly.
uh, okay.
Do you have any childhood friends like that?
Mm, yes, I
Oh,
have some. In fact, I have several childhood friends,
oh,
but we still contact frequently.
oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's so nice when you had a friend that you have good memories with, and then you don't see them in a long time, and you catch up with each other, and you're like,
Yeah,
let's have coffee, let's have tea, and you sit
yeah,
and you talk, and every now and then you get together. That's
yeah.
really nice. I like childhood friends like that.
Yes. But most of the childhood friends have lost contact.
Yeah, because
Uh,
life moves on. And yeah,
yeah.
so you might not keep up with them. Okay,
Mm.
so the one that you're thinking about, when was the last time that you spoke with them?
You means that the friends that I still contact with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's yesterday.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, but I didn't meet her. I just contact her through the message.
So we didn't meet in person, we just messaged each other.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So maybe you
Thank you.
text or you emailed or you left a voicemail, right?
Yes.
Okay. And are your lives very similar now? Do you Is she doing the same things that you're doing? Are you both going for a PhD? Are you both married? Like, are your lives somewhat similar? Does she work?
Yes. One of my childhood friends lives very similar with me, and so did her is a PhD student, but she already graduated last month.
Oh, good for her. That's wonderful.
Yes.
And
I really feel happy for her, and yes, I think it's a great work.
yes, oh, that's so wonderful. Okay.
Thank you.
So you guys, so the last question says, do you think you would still be friends with your childhood friends as adults now? Right?
Ah,
So
yes.
clearly you guys are friends.
Yes, I already answered this.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy. Do you live in the same area when you're in China? Do you guys live close or no?
Close, very close. I just need to drive for 20 minutes to get to her home.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
I'm so happy that you're able to keep in touch with someone that you have history with, someone who truly knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go to our next slide. Now, this is famous friends. Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Have you heard of Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage?
Have it.
No? Okay. They are famous actors and they have been friends for a very long time. Since
Ah,
before they were as famous as they are now.
ah. mm, is he in a band? Oh, maybe it's not.
No, they are actors.
Ah,
So they perform in movies and
ah,
television shows.
yeah. So that I don't know them.
But as you begin to get familiar with the American culture, you will watch TV shows and you will do different things and you will begin to see the different people that are famous American actors.
Yes. But from now on, I know them. Maybe I
Yes,
can Google them tomorrow.
yes, you can. So this is an interview with Johnny Depp. Okay?
Mm,
We're going to
okay.
listen. Okay?
Okay.
How did you get discovered?
I moved to Los Angeles in 1983 and was basically an unemployed musician. And a buddy of mine, Nicolas Cage,
Yeah.
great actor. I was filling out job applications, and Nick suggested that I meet his agent because he felt I should be an actor.
Why?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Still don't know.
Had you ever thought about it before?
No.
You really hadn't.
No.
I read that and I didn't believe it. It was one of those things they just printed that because how could you be this good and never thought about it? How could that be? No, really, you never, like watched Bonanza and thought you wanted to be awesome.
All right. I watched a little Bonanza.
Okay. But no, so you'd never seriously thought about it until Nicolas Cage mentioned it.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, it was really just, I just thought, well, at this point, I'll do anything. I just got to pay the rent. I was on the verge of being evicted. And...
So What did you understand from what he was saying?
In fact, it's really difficult for me to catch up the speed they speak. So that let me guess. Maybe the woman asked him that say something about his friend. He shared the experience when he looking for the job. And maybe something to rent, and his friend to help him.
Okay.
Is it right?
Yes, you got a little bit right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the captions on, and then you tell me again what you got from it, and then I'll tell you what happened. Okay?
Okay.
So let me see.
How did you get discovered?
I moved to Los Angeles in 1983 and was basically an unemployed musician. And a buddy of mine, Nicolas Cage, great actor. I was filling out job applications, and Nick suggested that I meet his agent because he felt I should be an actor.
Why?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Still don't know.
Had you ever thought about it before?
No.
You really hadn't.
No.
I read that and I didn't believe it. It was one of those things they just printed that because how could you be this good and never thought about it? How could that be? No, really, you never, like watched Bonanza and thought you wanted to be awesome.
All right. I watched a little Bonanza.
Okay. But no, so you'd never seriously thought about it until Nicolas Cage mentioned it.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, it was really just, I just thought, well, at this point, I'll do anything. I just got to pay the rent, I was on the verge of being evicted. And...
Yeah.
So what did you understand from it now?
Now maybe I can understand. He tell us the stories why he become a actor. That's because his friend that is Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage suggest him that maybe he can to be an actor. When he is fill up the CV. And the chairman said that he is such a good actor, but it's unbelievable that he never thought of to be an actor before his friend suggested him. Is it
Very
right?
good. Yes.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
You're welcome. Very, very good. Okay. So this is an interview, right? Between Johnny Depp. This is Johnny Depp. And let me just...
How did you get discovered?
I moved to
let me get
Los
there.
Angeles in 1983 and was basically an unemployed musician. And
about it before?
No.
You really hadn't. I hadn't. I read that and I didn't believe.
And this is Oprah Winfrey.
Yes, I know her, but I forgot her name.
Yes. And she is the one who does the interviews. Right? So she is interviewing him. And this is helping us to understand that he is actually a friend of Nicolas Cage.
Ah, yes.
Right? Before they were each famous.
Ah, yes. Right? That's a point.
That's the point, right? They were friends before. Famous people get to know each other, and they may or may not become friends, right? But being famous before you're friends, before you're famous, being friends before you're famous, and then being friends after is pretty cool.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, because you know the person really is your friend, right?
Yes,
They're,
yes. Uh, I got it. Such as you and me, and we are friends now. And if in the future you become the very famous English teacher, and the most famous English students, that's maybe not. So that we can say that we will be the famous
yes.
friends.
Yes.
I hope so.
I know. We've been, wow, one thing, we've known each other for a long time now.
Yes, it's more than 2 years and almost
I
3
think
years.
so, right?
Is it right?
Yeah, because
Yes.
you started taking lessons with me. Wow.
Yeah, I started to attend your class at 2023.
Yes,
Eh?
I think so.
Yes,
Wow,
2023.
time went so fast.
Oh, no,
Was it
2022.
2022? Oh, wow.
Yes, exactly. I remember
I will
it.
have to look back, but wow, I know that it's been a while. And you look at you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, and I feel great. I feel very thanks. I feel appreciate
Aw,
with you.
thank you.
I can't speak English. Even one word. Unless you.
Aw. Thank you. You're doing wonderful. I'm very proud of you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so she was interviewing him, and they realized, helped us to appreciate that they were friends from before.
Ah,
Now, I
mm,
don't know if they were childhood friends, but I know that they were
mm,
friends, right? Mm-hmm.
mm.
Okay, so let me move forward here.
How did you
Okay,
get
so now here is another interview, right?
Mm.
And this is the same guy, Johnny Depp, the same person, but he
Okay.
is interviewing with another person. This is a late show.
Ah,
This is a nighttime show that used to be on called David Letterman. It's not on anymore, but it used to be on. It's a talk show at night. Okay.
okay.
How did somebody get your first gig if you were a guitar player? Because that means you weren't actually out there auditioning.
My band moved from Florida to Los Angeles.
What was the name of the band?
At the time, we were called the Kids.
The Kids.
We actually were kids at the time.
And so you and the kids are out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, literally, you and the kids are out there.
Yeah.
And so then what happened? Who did you work for?
Open up for? It was like Billy Idol, guys like that, the Pretenders, Ramones. Yeah.
Good gig.
I was dead broke, and I was filling out job applications at various, anything, video stores or coffee joints or whatever. And a friend of mine who happened to be an actor, Nicolas Cage, he was just sort of around all the people that I was hanging around with, and we became pals, and sent me to his agent. He said, I think you should try acting. And when I met his agent, she sent me to read for something, and they hired me.
What was that? You remember what that was?
Yeah, that was Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
Whoa. That's pretty good.
I was about 3 when I did.
Okay. Did you understand what he said in this interview?
At the beginning of this interview, I can't hear clearly. But at the last part, I know that he told us the similar stories. Similar stories with the last interview, and it's the same to why he become an actor.
How long did he know Nicolas Cage? Right before we said, I don't know if they were childhood friends, but they were friends before. But here he answered the question. Were they friends since children? Or when did they become friends?
I didn't get
Okay.
it.
I put the closed caption on, and you tell me if you can get it, understand it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna maybe turn the volume up a little bit. Okay.
How did somebody get your first gig if you were a guitar player? Because that means you weren't actually out there auditioning.
My band moved from Florida to Los Angeles.
What was the name of the band?
At the time, we were called the Kids.
The Kids.
We actually were kids at the time.
And so you and the kids are out there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, literally, you and the kids are out there. Yeah. And so then what happened? Who did you work for?
Open up for? It was like Billy Idol, you know, guys like that, the Pretenders, Ramones. Yeah.
Good gig.
I was dead broke, you know, and I was filling out job applications at various, well, anything, you know, video stores or coffee joints or whatever. And a friend of mine who happened to be an actor, Nicolas Cage, he was just sort of around all the people that I was hanging around with, and we became pals, and sent me to his agent. You know, he said, I think you should try acting. And when I met his agent, she sent me to read for something, and they hired me.
What was that? You remember what that was?
Yeah, that was Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
Whoa. That's pretty good.
I was about 3 when I did it.
Okay. So when did Nicolas Cage and Johnny Depp become friends?
I'm not sure. The last sentence, he said that I was 3. I did it. Maybe 3 years old?
No.
No. So that he didn't mention it.
So he said when they happened to be hanging around. Let me show you.
How did somebody...
I think it's going to be here.
They hired me.
What was that? You remember what that was?
Yeah, that was Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
Whoa. What was that? You remember what that was?
Yeah, that was Nightmare. They hired me.
What was that? You remember what that was?
Yeah, she sent me to read for something, and they hired an agent. You know, he said, I think you should try acting. When I met his agent.
Said, right here. And we became pals and sent me to his agent, right? So they became, so we'll put it here.
You know, he said, I think you should try acting. When I think you should try acting. When I met his agent, you know, he said, and we became pals, and sent me to his agent. You know, that I was hanging around with him.
He was just sort of around. And all of the people that I was hanging around with, right? So he is Nicolas Cage. And I is Johnny Depp. Okay? Hanging around means just being around each other. So maybe they were at parties, maybe they were at each other's house watching movies, or they were at dinner with a bunch of friends. So Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage knew the same people. So they would say, come to dinner. And Johnny Depp would say, okay. And then they would tell Nicolas Cage, hey, let's go to dinner. Some friends and I are going to dinner. And they would both be part of the friends that were invited. So they were hanging around, having dinner, going to a movie, over their friend's house for entertainment, right? They were in the same crowd. And so because of that,
and we became pals, and sent me to his agent. You know, he said, I think you should try acting.
Pals means friends.
Okay.
So over time, so let's say you, me, and Rensheng, right? You say, hey, let's go to dinner, Elizabeth. And I say, okay. And you invite Rensheng. And we start talking and we become friends, right? That actually happened, right? We became friends. And so now sometimes I will call, "Hi, Ren, how are you doing? What are you doing?" Right? And if we were in the same area, I might say, "Let's get some coffee," right? And now maybe you wouldn't come because you are busy doing something. But she and I started to become friends. So we're
Yes.
pals. We're just friends.
Okay. I know.
So that's why you maybe didn't understand it, because he used different wording,
Yes.
right? So part of the culture, that's why we do the videos in our classes. Not every class, but in some classes, because we want to make you familiar with the culture. The more familiar you are with the culture, the more familiar you are with phrases and idioms and additional words and vocabulary that we can use that mean the same thing.
Yeah,
Does
yes.
that make sense?
Okay. Very clearly. Thank you.
Okay. So let's try to go to the next slide. Okay.
How did some?
So now, old friends. Old friends. Okay. So old friends can be friends since childhood or later on in life. Usually they are friends that we have kept in touch with more than what we called childhood friends. Do you have any old friends?
Yes. Yes, I have. So that old friends maybe contact, keep in touch with them more frequently than the childhood friends. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes. So that if a friend is a childhood friends, it must be the old friends. Is it right?
Yes. Right? So you can be old friends with someone but have met them in college. Right?
Yes.
You don't have to have been friends since childhood. Old friends means you do more things together, or you talk more frequently, or you have more experiences.
Yes.
Because you can have a childhood friend, someone who you've known longer, but you have less experiences with. Right?
Yes.
So, for instance, you can have special traditions, or old snacks, or watching a favorite movie together. You have more things that you've done together. So, what gift would you buy your oldest friend?
What's the gift I will buy for the oldest friend?
What would you buy?
Maybe in the coming Chinese New Year.
Yes. So, okay, so not when, but what? What?
Okay. I'm thinking that why I buy this gift. I guess that if old friends, maybe I will choose some gift that he liked it in my memory.
That she liked. Something that you remember that she liked.
Yes.
That's a great gift because it means something. It has special value to them, right?
Yes. It's the things that can run a mouse. How to say that word? A mouse our memory.
It will definitely bring memories.
Bring memories. Yes.
Yeah, you guys can sit and say, "Wow, I remember when," and this reminds me of, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Role models. Now, this is the one you had a question about.
Yes, that's the kind of phrase
You're
that
right.
I don't know.
Now, this is the one that you definitely set for your students at school. You are a role model. Okay, so role models are people who we model our lives after. Someone who is our example. Someone who we say, I want to be like that person. I admire them because. So, do you have any role models in your life that you can think of, either from when you grew up, as you were growing up, or maybe one of your fellow professors or one of your fellow coworkers? Do you have someone that you say, wow, I want to do that. I want to be like that.
Yes. The role model means that the someone I want to become I want to become like he or her. Yes, so many. Yes, there's so many. The recently, my role model is my supervisor.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, I think that he is weird song. How to say that? He is full of
Oh, he has
knowledge
wisdom.
and
He's very wise.
yes, wisdom and and he also he knows a lot of knowledge, but he still kind and not aggressive to us.
He has a lot of knowledge, and he's kind when he maybe shares his thoughts on your papers or is giving you direction. He's very kind and
Yeah.
tactful. He doesn't hurt your
Yeah.
feelings.
Yes, you are right. He always encourage me, and give me the confidence to go ahead.
Oh, what a great guy. What a great supervisor. I'm so glad that you got him.
Yes. I think so. I'm so lucky to be his students.
And when you were growing up, did you have any role models?
When I was grow up, I saw that role models. Maybe it's still my teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. The teacher. I have a teacher when I study in my middle school. He is my mathematics. He teach mathematics.
Yeah,
Math.
your math teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, math teacher. He's so great. he never bring books when he teach. All the knowledge and the math is in his
head.
brain.
He has everything in his head.
Yes. And he always know what we didn't understand.
He always understood what you didn't understand. He knew where to help you. I knew you were going to say that it was a math teacher because of your profession today. I knew it. He influenced you. Being an accountant and then being a professor in accounting, your math teacher influenced you.
Yes, maybe. Maybe that math and accounting is similar. They always work with the
Yeah, he
number.
made you have a fondness and enjoy numbers. He helped you to like them.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. Oh,
yes. You're right. I
you
think
should
so.
go back to the school and see if he's still there and tell him thank you.
Yes, it's a good idea. Yes, exactly. I haven't seen him more than
Oh,
20
wow.
years.
I bet you he would remember you.
I don't know,
think so.
but it's worth to do
Yeah,
it.
and it will make him feel good to know that he made a
Mm,
difference in somebody's life. Yeah.
yes, yes, I think so.
Mm.
Thank you, Travis. You mentioned me important things that I can do.
You're welcome. Okay, so now we know what a role model is. Okay, we have mentors. Now, a mentor is a little
Ah,
bit different than a role model,
with
right?
role
A
models.
little bit different
Uh,
because a mentor
mm,
refers to someone who knows our life well and you as a person,
mm,
right? So they
yes.
try to offer advice in one specific area of life or many areas. So, did you have any
Mm,
mentors growing up?
mm, not
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
Mm, maybe
Okay.
not.
Well, you can be a mentor to someone. So, if you have
Uh,
maybe one of your students or a family member, you can take the opportunity, if you're comfortable, to be somebody's mentor.
Ah, yes. And maybe I can be the mentor of
Yes,
myself.
yes. You can. You can encourage yourself. You can help yourself to reach goals, writing them
Uh,
down, making sure going back
mm,
and looking them over. Yeah.
yes, yes. I think it will be lucky to have a mentor when I grow up.
Yes. And today you can have a mentor. It's not just for children. To improve
Mm,
ourselves, we're always trying to reach out
mm,
and do more, right?
yes,
Right?
you
So
are right.
mentors and role models really help us to measure ourselves.
Yes, but I think that the mentor is a very important person and for someone. And maybe the mentor is has friend experience. Uh, um, so that I don't think I can.
Mentors, yes, they have a certain experience, right, with the individual.
Mm,
So they have to be a mentor, you really have to put in effort.
mm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Mm,
Yeah. Somebody can be a role model and not even know it. Right? Somebody can just be watching them saying, I really want to be like that person. But a mentor, it takes time and effort because you have to interact with the person. Hmm.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Now, new friends. Being in
Mm,
Malaysia, you have a lot of new friends.
yes, yes. I have a lot of new
Yeah.
friends. Maybe not a lot,
So,
several.
is it harder to make new friends as you get older? Do you think making friends is harder or no?
I think it's harder. That's because that's because maybe I can play I can play or work or study with someone else very friendly. they are not my friends.
You're just acquaintances. You associate with them, but they're not your friends.
Yes. So that's another reason is maybe is that I have the quality of the friends, of the requirement of the friends. So that's I can work together very well, but it's not the requirement of the
Right.
friends.
Yeah. We have I'm glad that you said that, because friendships are important. And you have to have
Yes.
standards, right?
Yes,
Because
standards.
when someone looks at your friend, they see you. When they look at you, they see your friend. So we have a saying called birds of a feather flock together. That means birds of a feather flock together. That means that people that are like-minded, or people that have the same actions, tend to be together. So a person that loves violence would never be good friends with a person that doesn't like violence, because there's nothing for them to, they don't have a lot of things in common, right?
Yes.
So a person that loves dance opposed to a person that hates to dance, they would never be good friends, because
Yes.
the love that they have is not the other person's love. It's actually their hate, right? But
Yes.
a person who loves to dance can be friends with a person that likes to dance, right?
Yes.
Or a person that doesn't dance. They can be friends, but they probably won't be best friends. Because
Yes.
if everybody's in a dance group, what will this other person do? They'll always be on the outside. Right? So they can be friends, but the friends are different, right?
Yes. Friends and the best friends.
Right? Now I have a best friend who loves insurance, right? They do homeowners insurance and health insurance and every type of insurance. I know a little bit about insurance, but I love teaching English, right? But these are our jobs, so that's different. Our everyday things, we love eating, we love talking, we love shopping. Those are the things that we have in common, so we can do, right? So it just depends on what the field is, right? So it's okay to have likes and dislikes, but most friends, the main things in their lives, all of their friends will have in common with them.
Yes. And I still want to repeat the sentence you have mentioned, that the every birds the birds
of a feather flock together.
Birds of a feather flock together.
So when you see doves, you see doves. When you see geese, you see geese. When you see ducks, you see ducks. When you see chickens, you see chickens. Right? It's rare that you'll see a chicken and a pigeon. They don't have the same feathers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So seeing a person that loves to play cello in an orchestra with a person that mm,
that loves to play
video
games.
It's rare that you'll see them together, right?
Yes.
So when we're growing up, our parents say, I don't want you hanging out with those people, but they're my friends. Yes, but they never study. I don't want you hanging out with people that don't study, because what will happen? You will stop studying because they don't study.
Yes.
So to hang out with them, you don't have time to study anymore, right? Or they have bad attitudes, or they're not kind, right? So our parents want us to be with ones that have good attitudes, or that study, or that are kind, right?
Yeah.
So
yes.
if you see your friends, another saying, show me your friends and I'll know who you are. That's
yes.
the same as birds of a feather flock together. Okay. Best friends. Best friends. Now that's easy, right? What's a best friend?
Best friend is the friend I like it most. I like her or him most.
Exactly. Right? So many people have best friends, but some have a group of best friends, right? But are often closer to one than another, right? So you may have 3 best friends, right?
Yes.
But you have something special with each of them, right?
Yes.
To draw you closer to one more than the other.
Yes.
And that's okay. That's okay, right? So have you made any sacrifices to keep your friendship going?
Sacrifice means it means that lost something.
Maybe sometimes you give something up, or you choose not to do this and instead do that. It doesn't always have to be negative. It doesn't have to be something really bad or dramatic. Just something that you're not able to do, or something that you give up.
Maybe not. Maybe I would.
Okay. Sometimes I've made sacrifices for my friendships. Like maybe I love going to the Cheesecake Factory as a restaurant. It's a restaurant, and I love going there to eat. But my best friend is allergic to coffee and is lactose intolerant. So she cannot have cheesecake or ice cream, and she can't be around coffee. So maybe I don't go to that restaurant.
Yes. Your example give me the mind, so that I have the similar satisfaction, such as one of my friends don't like muffin. How to say lamp? Don't like lamp.
Don't like
lamb
lamb.
meat.
Okay. Oh, lamb is good.
Yes, I like it so much, and my hometown is famous for lamb. That's very delicious. But he can't eat it. he just she just dislike it. Even she can't smell it.
Really?
Yes, she will feel uncomfortable when she smells smell the lamb.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yes, yes. So that every time when go out to have dinner or have lunch together, we don't go to we don't order the lamb.
That is a sacrifice for you, right?
But it's okay. That's because there are so many other dishes are
Yes.
delicious.
So you
Yes.
were talking about the adult lamb when you were mentioning the meat, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So that, yes, we had that. It's called mutton, mutton, mutton.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Early back in, I think it was during the World Wars, that became famous to eat here, but we no longer eat the adult meat. We only eat lamb. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay.
I understand it's mutton. Okay. But I do like lamb. It is very good. The difference is one is a
Yeah.
little, I think you can tell me if I'm wrong. The difference is one is tougher. The meat is a little tougher, correct? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, that's the difference. Okay. So what a sacrifice you make for her. All for friendship.
Yes, but it has. I know it. For more than 30 years, so that it's become a habit. I don't think it's a satisfact. Until you
Yes,
mentioned it.
you didn't think about it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then we have,
Mm.
you did
Wow.
amazing. Yay.
So
So
happy.
you spoke about friendship, right? And many friend groups in the USA have a matching gear. Do you know what gear is?
Mm, mm,
Do you
do you
know
know
what
what?
gear is? When I say matching gear, do you know what gear is?
Ah, I know. Maybe the matching at a similar age.
Oh,
Is it right?
similar clothing
No.
or things.
Ah, okay, okay. I
Mhm.
misunderstand it. It's lucky that you know what I don't understand.
So gear can be a jacket or a whole outfit.
Mm,
Can be
mm,
sunglasses, maybe, or
mm.
cups, or drinking glasses, or jewelry, right?
Ah,
So
mm,
sometimes parties and girls' nights are dress coded or color coded. So
mm,
that means
mm,
that everyone wears a specific type of color, right? So, for
ah,
example,
mm,
pastels or a specific material like jeans, right? So
mm.
maybe it'll be everybody will have a black and white night. So everybody has to wear
Mm,
black and white clothing, a pair of black jeans and a white
mm,
shirt, or a white shirt and black jeans, right? Black and
mm,
white.
mm.
Or um, maybe someone who says, okay, everyone wear something with flowers, right?
Ah,
So
yes.
that's where it's a
Mm,
specific code, dress code. Okay.
Mm.
So now they do that because it's fun and because everyone's pictures come out looking so nice and so organized. Right? So
Yes.
maybe you might even say to your friends, what will you be wearing? Right?
Mm, uh, you mean um uh, uh you mean that what will you be
What
wearing?
will you be wearing? Or what are you going to
Ah,
wear? Or what
ah,
should we wear tonight?
I'm imagining. I'm imagining that when we have a travel together, maybe we will wear a beautiful long dress,
Yes.
long dress
Yes, and you say,
together.
what will you wear? Oh, I'm going to wear my long black
Mm.
dress. Okay, I'll wear my long red one. Or you think and plan out your outfits together, right?
Yes, yes.
So this way you feel comfortable around each other.
Yes.
Okay. So in the States, right, we may even buy similar
Mm.
products for children, right? If my friend
Ah,
and I have children around the same age, we may buy them the same thing.
yes.
And many
Mm,
countries do that, right? Many countries do that.
mm.
So for homework, I want you to research USA friendship gifts and friendship bracelets. And I want you to read the June 2022 flash story entitled The Concert. Okay? And that's going to be here.
Okay.
We'll go into the
Mm.
account. I'll show you how to read the story. And in the next class, I want you to tell me about the story, what you thought, and how it helped you. Okay?
Okay, okay. It sounds interesting work.
Yes. So, what did you think of today's class? Tell me what you thought of today's class.
I'm so happy, and I still remember that so many different kind of friends, and what's a different among them, and I knew some new words such as the birds of the feathers locks together, uh, and I also knew the word that hung around.
Yes, to hang out or hang
Your thought
around. Yes.
hung around and hung out, and I know you mentioned me some memory of my role models, role models, and and maybe I can do something to help the others to become the mentor of the others. That is difficult.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yes, and I feel happy and enjoy, and I'm very enjoy of this class. That's because you not only teach me English, you also teach me a lot of other things about life. And today is friendship.
Aw, thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
when you come in, we were able to show you the classroom when you come in, right? And
mm,
so
mm,
you'll click that link and that'll bring you into the classroom each time. And on the calendar,
mm,
you'll have your time and you can enter the classroom through the calendar as well.
mm.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going
Mm.
to end the recording right now. Was there anything you wanted to say before I ended it?
Haven't. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Elizabeth.